Sense of community. They sneer at our contentment.
I had a nightmare that the matriarch didn't gift us the paradigm. And we were left to scramble for purpose.
Greetings. It is my esteemed pleasure to welcome you to Westport, once a shining testament to Protectorate excellence. But where are my manners? We do not have much, but please let me offer you Serving Unit 1.
Confirmative.
Perhaps you're wondering why I'd open my arms thusly for a stranger. Simple. As the guiding light for humankind, we always put our best foot forward, regardless of circumstance. I believe something still can be done. This town can be saved, its people given a reprieve. Were we to acquire the one thing vital to our existence, Automech parts. What?
Comestibles, sir.
We of the Protectorate pride ourselves on our mech. We are not miracle workers, however. Without parts to work with, we've no hope of remaking our mechs to do tasks beyond their initial functions. We need repair mechs, domestic mechs, not combat ones. Serving Unit 1 here is about as much as can be accomplished without replacement parts. We are of like minds. We lack not the skill to do so. Our wily chief mechanist can reprogram. Unfortunately, we lack ready availability of said parts. Oh, you failed to hear the loudspeakers on the way in? The announcement we're obliged to repeat incessantly. Protectorate law finds us guilty of treason on account of letting Westport fall prey to Auntie's choice saboteurs. These fine and decent folk don't deserve having their lives. If I can return the settlement to a reasonable, the arbiters might see fit to penalize.
Look around. If the Protectorate wanted to do right by you, you wouldn't be starving and wallowing in this.
Fairfield? Why, they're the reason we're in this mess. You'll forgive me for questioning such timely offer. I owe it to every single person here to try. That's abundantly kind of you. Though there must be something I can offer. Enough to lead and inspire those who work there, once at least. I was previously the ranking Vigilant on this island. Why do you ask? Difficult place to saunter into. Station's off limits to anyone without the highest security clearance. For anyone lacking reason to be there, it's assured suicide. In exchange for the Automech parts we need, I can provide you. Never dream of such a proposal in days of reason and quietude. Yet such is the here and now we find. Wonderful. My unavoidable march to the gallows feels lighter already. The parts can be found at the Euphoria Coast Automech Repair Center. To get inside, you will need an access pass from the Ministry of Accuracy. Since we have all been marked as traitors, I cannot create one for you here. Sabotage and/or manipulative indoctrinatory falsity. Farewell now.
Envy our prosperity, disdain our sense of community. They sneer at our contentment.
Who goes there? By orders of Marshal Donaldson, what's your business here?
Now you've done it.
All right, let's not lose our heads over us. Marshal Donaldson likes to greet new arrivals personally. Oh, and fair warning, watch out for xeranium gas. We sprung a leak. One more thing. Don't call...
that matters is getting these Automechs to the Vox relay station.
But Marshal, we must adhere to decontamination procedures.
Ambient Zeranium levels are higher than average, but would state your business. This unit was
Oh, this is surely exciting.
Command.
Huh. I thought that would have put it into sales mode. Best look into that later.
All wares
Sorry, it tends to take things too literal.
Lull detected. Conversational status uncomfortable.
Does that one compute, big guy?
Affirmative. Initiating commerce is one of this unit's default commands. Initiating commerce.
Oh, unfamiliar clientele. I was just lamenting the lack of... Name's Hazel. I'm sort of the acting quartermaster around these parts. You need any supplies? Talk to my friend the Quartermech here. You'd think that a fully stocked auto-mechanical repair center would have Automech parts, and 9 times out of 10 you'd be spot on. Trouble is, a bunch of supplies went missing recently, right around the time the Quartermech completed a routine inventory. As a matter of fact, yes. Recently, when the crates by the wall got too high...
I'd gather that their Automech programming is just as rigid as the rest of their society.
Logic can be a funny thing, you understand. One misstep can have the most peculiar results. Delphinia's lab would be the place to search. We use it for storage, and our records indicate the supplies were present and accounted for.
Standard Earth Directorate protocol calls for a thorough grid search of the premises, Commander. Those parts are bound...
Are you acquainted with Delphinia? She's a scientist on loan from the Vox Relay, helping with the Zeranium leak and all. Delphinia is... not very... Anyway, she's very talented, and I'm glad she's helping out. And I'm never going within 10 feet of her again. Best of luck in... See you soon, I hope.
My erstwhile assistant until a more...
Hey, Commander. Could I have a word with you real quick? I hope you're not seriously considering helping the Protectorate here. I know these folks seem on the down and out, but we're as like to do more harm than good by siding with them. Right. Okay. Well, if we do as Milverstreet's asked and convert the populace to Auntie's choice, they're more likely to get the care they need and not be. Milver Street also promised us a way into the Vox. Oh, and a ritzy hat. Man drives off. Reviving Westport would anger some folks back in Fairfield, but there's no question the Vigilant could help us get into the Vox station a whole heck of a lot easier. Your heart's rightly placed, Commander, but past experience has taught me that sometimes helping causes more harm than good. That's all I'm getting at. Given the condition of this place, I'd assume no shortage of willings. Before you make a decision one way or the other, let's ask around. See what the residents have to say. No use trying to lift up those attached to the muck.
Outsider? Well, look who it is. What is it? Speak your mind.
The matriarch chose Eden because she recognized it as the perfect ecosystem. The native flora and fauna, the pleasant atmosphere, and rich natural
Pshaw! I've no desire to speak of the current state of Fairfield. No, why I cannot fathom any of my people or I even contemplating defecting the Protectorate. Let alone for that cesspool. The only thing they need, that all of us here need, are those automechanical parts. I would thank you to make haste. Nobody needs go anywhere. It'd have to be catastrophically obvious this place was doomed, and incontrovertibly beyond my means to save it, before I'd even consider such a recourse. When I look outside, I see people who are. I have the aid of key pillars of our community. Our automechs are still running, mostly. We have a generator to power them, fresh water. The reassuring voice of everyone's neighbor Prudence wafts from our loudspeakers.
The system abides, but now
I don't know. Look, I've entertained these fool notions of yours long enough. There's no use pursuing. I have a brighter future in mind for West. What all of us need most here are those automechanical. Farewell now. The itinerant stranger returns. That is most excellent. Please, hand them over. Thank you. I know community service can be a foreign concept for those. I'll prepare a writ of conscription to allow you entry to the Vox Relay. While most would refuse my authorization, Sentry's second-class layman. Show the writ as proof I have conscripted you into my employ. Once you're inside, there's someone else you should show it to. You do that and say what I tell you. It saved many lives. All inhabitants are declared treasonous due to insufficient zeal in defense against seizure, sabotage, and/or manipulative. The Vox Relay is, to my mind, a time bomb. Brigadier madness, I tell you. A brigadier doesn't act as judge, jury, and executioner. That's an arbiter's job. And even then, they're enforcing existing Marshal Corbin. As with all and this is important. You must convince him to kill Montelli. Corbin will want to talk him down, to take him into custody. We cannot allow any of that to happen. If Corbin becomes the highest-ranking officer alive, no one, the Protectorate execute connivers and schemers. Corbin must appear forced to take down Montelli in the moment. It cannot feel like a plotted. Good. I may not survive to see what occurs, but I trust you to follow your conscience. Farewell now. Promise you'll return here if you can, to check in on my people and see how they fare. That's all I have. Farewell now.
And plenty. We have community, purpose, time for recreation.